Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this year's virtual Strikeout Parkinson's Day. My name is Jessica Harper, and I'll be your MC for today's event. While today might look a little bit different than our normal event, we are still here to support and celebrate those who walk with Parkinson's in our community. We've got a great group of pre-recorded videos to share with you today, including some exercise segments, a recognition of our sponsors, words from our staff, and of course, the most exciting thing, the announcement of the winners of our fundraising and spring training races. Just a few housekeeping things before we get started. Please note that this is a webinar, and so your cameras and audio are turned off. To communicate with each other, go into the chat box, make sure that you are chatting with all panelists and attendees in the drop-down to make sure that everybody can see your comments. There'll be some questions streaming through the chat box throughout the event, so make sure you go check those out. While our normal event lasts about 2 hours, we're only going to be with you for a little over an hour today. If you'd like to take photos from today's event while you're participating in any of the segments, please share them on social media and tag GAPS in them so that we can see you participating today. Lastly, GAPS is entirely locally funded, so we rely on donations to allow us to continue to support those with Parkinson's and their families at no cost. On our website is the link to donate directly to today's event. Over the next hour, we encourage you to help us reach our goal of $100,000 by donating online. If you don't have access to a computer, you can call our main GAPS phone number, 864-905-2574, and someone will be able to help you. Donations for Strikeout are going to go through Monday. So without any further ado, I invite you to stand as one of GAPS founders, Stan Smith, sings our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Stan, for lending your beautiful voice to us today to lead us in our national anthem. Now I'm going to welcome GAPS Executive Director, Lauren Weaver, for a few quick words and updates from the GAPS staff who have been hard at work during this uncertain time.
Good morning, GAPS family. I'm so excited we're finally here. We finally made it to Strikeout. I want to welcome all of our members, our community sponsors, our supporters, obviously all of the our board members, and all the people who are joining from the community. This is certainly a unique event, not anything like what we've done before, but we're hoping that you're going to enjoy what we have put together for you. This is, as always, a celebration of you, our members, the people that we are walking with, the people who are having every day, having the battle with Parkinson's disease, and you're all doing such an amazing job in that journey. For those of you who maybe this is your first time, this is your first experience with Strikeout. This is actually our 7th annual Strikeout Parkinson's Day event. And last year we had about 500 people in attendance. It is something that started out really just as an in-house community. We wanted to get our members together to celebrate each other, and it's grown so much. So if this is your first, hopefully you saw that intro video and got to see a little bit about it, what it looks like live. And we look forward to the time that we can do that again. So today I want to thank everybody who helped to put this event on. I want to celebrate all of you, and we're going to send it back to Jess. We're going to get you started with exercise right away. So I want you to stand up or stay in your chair if you need to do that. And Jess is going to get you started with our first activity. So welcome. We're excited to be here. I hope you have a great hour.
Thank you to Lauren for joining us today and for those words of encouragement. And of course, thank you to the rest of GAP staff for all the hard work, not just during COVID, but all the time. And next up, as Lauren mentioned, we have our first exercise segment of the day. This is something new that we've never done at Strikeout before, and we hope you enjoy it. Jean Parker is going to be our leader for Tai Chi, and she asked that we share some information about the benefits that Tai Chi can have for people with Parkinson's. It's known as the meditative martial art. Tai Chi is rooted in Chinese medicine. The slow, graceful motions are simple and repetitive, which makes this practice very accessible to just about anybody. In recent years, the practice of Tai Chi has been tested in Western clinical trials and shown to have numerous physical and medical benefits, which include better balance, greater aerobic capacity, increased flexibility, reduced joint and muscle pain, improved muscle strength, increased energy, decreased stress, less depression, stronger immune systems, improved bone density, and it was shown to have improved symptoms of Parkinson's. You're welcome to stand up or stay seated for this segment. So here is Jean with our first exercise segment of the day today.
Good morning, I'm Jean Parker, and I am thrilled to share with you some Tai Chi. So everybody sit up tall if you're seated, stand up if you're able, and square your shoulders, soften your knees, and tip your hips forward. And by that I mean flatten the small of your back. And that gets your spine nicely aligned. Put your thumbs on your thighs. Take a nice deep abdominal breath in and out. And do that one more time. And out. And then let's do some Tai Chi. So you lean to your right and you lean to your left. And we just rock a little bit. Make sure your feet are at least shoulder width apart. Maybe your toes are pointing in a little bit so that you can have a tripod of balance. And then your arms start to move in circles. And you can just feel the tension and any anxiety just floating down your body out the bottoms of your feet. Deep into the earth goes that anxiety. Just rock. Now Tai Chi has thousands of forms, and every one of them has a name. So the first one is Tail of the Dragon. And then let's feel the clouds. And I like to ask my students to actually feel those moist, cool clouds. Engage your mind. And let's push the mountain. Now it's not a big mountain. And your shoulders are really soft. And you're sloping yourself to the right and to your left. And then you go back to the circles. Great. So let's paint the face. Breathe in and breathe out. Your fingers are like feathers when you do Tai Chi. Breathe in and breathe out. Next form, bird opens wings. So already your heart rate and your breathing has slowed. Blood pressure might even be going down. Breathe in and breathe out. Do that once again. Then circle your arms back. Circle them to the front. And let's do that one more time. Standing up nice and tall, bend that left elbow, put it right at your hip, raise up. So we do Tai Chi for flexibility, and this is a nice side body stretch. Your head weighs 14 pounds, you know, and so use it as a weight. Also breathe out as you lean, and that will even deepen your stretch even more. Great. So extend that left arm and turn the hand up. Your right hand is going to float to the crown of your head, and you lean toward that elbow for dancing rainbows. Beautiful names, I think, are very charming. Dancing rainbows. Notice that I'm bending my knee and my same elbow. So your left elbow is bent, and so is your left knee. Are your hips still tipped forward? Small of your back still flat, I hope. Good. Let's do one more. Then let your palms float down to your thighs. Raise up those palms facing down, turn them up, and then float them back down. This form is called Pull Up Earth, Pull Down Heaven, and then your palms float down. While you're at it, take a deep breath, and then exhale. Breathe in. And let's push up heaven. Now here, I like to exercise your eyeballs. So without moving your chin, you're going to push up heaven. Then you're going to follow one hand down. No chin moving, ladies and gentlemen. And then you circle your eyes the other direction so that you're rolling your eyes in a circle. If it aches too much, just do one or two. Push up heaven. Let's do one more eye roll for good measure. And from push up heaven, we go right in to tree bends in the wind. I personally really like these side body stretches. I hope you do too. You don't often get to stretch our side bodies. And now, let's feel the tall grass. Bend your left elbow to push away the branch. Same palm's gonna swat the fly. Now it's the right hand's turn. See the crane fly by. Let's do that whole set again. Feel the tall grass. Push away the branch. Swat the fly. See the crane fly by. So if you only remember one thing about this whole 10 minutes today, remember, feel the tall grass, push away the branch, swat the fly, and see the crane fly by. Breathe in, focus on your left hand, sweep it down, sweep it back up. This is called hurricane palms. Keeps hurricanes away. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. In the outside chance, whoa, that you strain your lower back, do a few, play the Chinese drum. If you've gone to physical therapy, maybe you already know this form. So I have to end, and so let's do a little ending ceremony. Down come your hands, you circle them around. Now ladies, put your left hand on top of your right hand. Guys, do the opposite. I am going to mirror the guys because I want my left hand on top, and you roll your palms around. You're drawing your energy to your storage area. And then you come to rest. Take another beautiful deep breath. Lower those hands one last time, raise them up. They come together and float to your heart. And I thank you for the honor of sharing Tai Chi with you today.
Thank you so much, Jean, for leading us in that calming and centering segment. And now that we're all extremely relaxed this morning, we want to take a few minutes to recognize our strikeout sponsors and our GAPS partners. We have Camber Parker, GAPS Development Director, who will help recognize the wonderful companies and individuals who offer support to GAPS and help us offer programs for free to our members daily.
Thank you so much, Jess. It's so great to have all of you with us this morning. I'd like to take a moment now to recognize our 2020 annual partners and our Strikeout Parkinson's Day sponsors. First, I'd like to give a huge thanks to longtime partners Investinet, Prisma Health, and Bon Secours St. Francis. We'll start with Investinet, who has been involved since the early days of Strikeout, with CEO Brice Smith and his parents on one of the initial committees dating back to 2015. A GAPS board member, Brice has spent several years giving back to GAPS and has gotten his entire team involved in the process. We are so grateful for Brice, his family, and the entire Investinet team. Prisma Health has been a strong supporter since the early days of GAPS as well, and has played a large role in reaching many new members over the last several years. Bon Secours St. Francis welcomed the GAPS team into their space as a GAPS social host back when we were still hosting them live, of course. Additionally, we've been able to attend their bi-monthly clinics, which has also increased our membership to reach more people across the upstate. Next, I'd like to thank Brookdale Hospice and Dick and Becky Toohey, our organizational supporters for 2020. Dick and Becky Toohey have been members of GAPS since 2017 and have been extremely involved ever since. Whether it's joining us for any event that we offer or serving on the board, the Tooheys are a gift to GAPS. I know I keep saying how many amazing partners GAPS has, but that's because it's true, and Brookdale Hospice is no exception. Partners like Brookdale model what we strive for with partners. Their level of engagement has been inspiring, and like all of our partners for 2020, We are so lucky to have them. Now that I've told you all about our annual partners and supporters, it's time to tell you about today's sponsors. This event would not be possible without these sponsors, and we are very grateful for them. In fact, these sponsors have been committed to this event since early in the year. Some of them have even been preparing for it since January, and although the event is a little different than what we had originally planned, our sponsors are extremely supportive of this change and are happy to be in front of this group today. First up, let's start with WATERSTONE in Augusta, a longtime sponsor of GAPS. Whether it is supporting our Gaps in Motion or Recharge program, Christy, the Director of Marketing and PR, is always looking for ways to support GAPS programs. Next up, we have another longtime sponsor, ACADIA Pharmaceutical. You might recognize Kelly Ware, their sales specialist, who has attended many of our in-person events over the years. ACADIA has sponsored many GAPS programs in the past and has strong partnerships with local hospital systems. So if you don't see him at one of our programs, you might see him at an appointment. ACADIA is a new partner this year, and after getting to know their market development manager of the biotech company, Troy, Lauren and I knew that our missions aligned, and so we're very excited to continue our partnership with them into the future. Hands Through Us has been a part of GAPS for a long time, even before I got here several years ago. Dina and Lisa are a strong team that offers senior care across the community. They were also original GAPS volunteers and still continue to give back to this day. Comfort Keepers has also been involved with GAPS in a volunteer and financial capacity and continues to offer so much time to our members, which we are very grateful. Whether it is phone calls or volunteering for a number of GAPS programs, we know we can always count on them. Greenville SYMPHONY is a connection near and dear to our co-founder Stan Smith's heart, as well as his wife Roz. GSO was a part of Strikeout last year, and we are happy to have them join us for another year. Next up is ACADIA Pharmaceutical, a new GAP sponsor this year. When we met their account executive, Miles, he shared that the biopharmaceutical company's mission was to educate the Parkinson's population, which really resonated with us. Continuum is next, which is made up of several entities, including NHC Malden, NHC Greenville, NHC Home Care, Caris Healthcare, and the Palmettos. Kimberly Elliott has been a longtime volunteer and sponsor of GAPS. She has made many efforts to educate the Parkinson's population by bringing in local movement disorder specialists, illustrating her commitment to serving our members and her many residents. Last but not least, Dedicated Therapy, which needs no introduction for many of you, with Shannon Cobb as a Gaps in Motion instructor and now facilitator after moving our class to a completely virtual model. We don't know where we'd be without Dedicated Therapy. You're about to see her in action for our next exercise demo, so I won't share anymore. Another big thanks to all of our sponsors this year. Our organization has been able to adjust in response to COVID thanks to you. Without you, we would not be able to serve over 1,500 members across the upstate, and we are extremely lucky to be partners with you.
Thank you, Camber, for recognizing our sponsors for this year. We are disappointed that you all could not visit their tables like normal, but we hope that you learned something new about the people who offer such wonderful financial support to GAPS. Next up, we have our second exercise segment. Exercising 2.5 times per week is a proven way to delay symptoms of Parkinson's from progressing. Through an active lifestyle, our members can still live a high-quality life, which is why this next segment is so important to us and to many of our members. Many of you know and love Gaps in Motion, one of GAP's signature programs. And today we have Shannon Cobb with us to lead you in a segment for Strikeout.
Hi, I'm Shannon Cobb. I'm a physical therapist at Dedicated Therapy. I'm going to be leading you through a 10-minute exercise program, and I'm going to give you 2 different versions of each of the exercises. One that's a little more challenging, and one that you can do if you need a little bit of support to do the particular exercise. So what I want you to do is, if you feel like you are that person, have a chair close by that you can touch onto. And then be sure to listen to your body when we're doing these exercises. If it's not one that feels good to you, just pause, find something else to do until we move on to the next one. So the first exercise we're going to start with is going to be a squat. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So I'm going to shift my weight back into my heels and squat down. And I'm going to reach up like I'm taking something up over my head. I'm going to bring it down as I come up, reach forward. Then we're going to twist to one side, forward, twist to the other. So you're gonna keep going with this and repeating. So I'm gonna squat down, reach that up, come back up, reach forward, twist, twist. Keep going with that. Version 2, if that's a little difficult, touch on, do a smaller squat, reach as far as you feel like you can. And with that twist, go as far as you feel like you can with your shoulders and your pockets. Good. We're gonna go for 10 more seconds with this one. So we're gonna squat, reach up. Good. Reaching out. Turn. Turn. I'm gonna go one more time. So I'm gonna squat down, reach up tall, fingers out wide. Coming up, reach out, twist, and twist. Good. Next one. Version 1, the more challenging, we're gonna skip. So you're gonna come up on a foot, raising that alternate knee up. If you can, get your arms into it. Good. We're gonna keep this going. That's version 1. If this is too difficult, what you can do is touch on and practice bringing that knee up as high as you can. And you can add that alternate arm, reaching up with it. Good. All right, 15 more seconds. We're gonna keep it going. If you need to pause and then pick back up, feel free to do that. Good, 5 more seconds. Good. Next, we're gonna do a little quick feet. So version 1, you're gonna step out, out, in, as quickly as you can, but be very deliberate. Don't let these feet shush along the floor, right? Out, out, in. Good, you're gonna keep that going. If that's a little too difficult, you can touch on or not touch on and move a little more slowly. Another alternative is going to be to tap, and you can touch on. 20 more seconds. Again, if you're doing that version 1 exercise and you need a break, that's fine. We're going to keep it going. 15 more seconds. Good. And I think in my mind, out, out, in. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. The next, what we're going to do is we're going to come into a lunge. I'm going to show you this from behind. So I'm going to step back with one foot and drop down, being sure my knee in the front isn't coming too far forward. So I'm down, the leg that was back is going to come up. I'm going to bring it back down and up. Good. We're going to do 5 of those. Down. When I come up, alternate hand. Good. Down and up. One more time on that side. Good. Then I'm going to switch. This leg's going to reach back. I'm going to go down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Version 2, keep going with that one. Version 2 is going to be step back, come up. If you need a little midway point, you can step back, come to the middle, then a high knee. To the middle, step back. To the middle, high knee, step back. And alternating. Good. We're going to go 20 more seconds. So, I'm going to step back, come up high. Step back, come up high. 10 more seconds. Come up high, step back, come up high. Good. Next exercise, we're going to keep our feet out wide. For level 1, we're just pulling our heel toward our bottom as much as you feel comfortable. You can keep your feet as wide or as narrow as you want. We're going to add our arms. Good. So that's level 1. I want you to keep it going. Arms and legs. If you need a little support with this one, you can simply hold on and lift. If you wanted to, you could face that surface that you're touching onto. Good. 20 more seconds. Here we go. Great. All right, 10 more. Good. We're gonna bring those arms back. Nice. Squeezing our shoulder blades together. 2, 1. Very good. Next, we're gonna work a little bit on balance. So, you got 2 options with this. The more challenging is gonna be to stand with one foot directly in front of the other. A modification is going to be to step where your heels are close to the ball of your foot. Okay? We're gonna hold this position. We're gonna take our arms coming up overhead and back down. If you need a little help, have that chair there and just move one arm. Good. So, more difficult, we're reaching up, then we're gonna come out. Only go through a range of motion your shoulders feel comfortable with. Good. Now we're gonna switch feet. So I'm gonna place the other foot in front. Again, either heel toe or with a little bit of a staggered, a modified heel toe. We're gonna take arms up. We're gonna do this for 30 more seconds and out. Good. And up and out. You can always sneak it a little more forward or back. Good. We're gonna sneak a few seconds off this one. And down. Very nice. The next one, we're gonna start in a little bit of a squat. I'm gonna take this left leg and I'm gonna touch my toe behind, then I'm gonna come through and reach to my heel. Not super far, so I'm gonna touch my toe to my heel. Toe to heel. You'll 5 times on each side and keep switching. Now you could touch on, if holding low is difficult, simply stay standing and touch behind with that toe and come to the heel. Toe, heel. Again, 5 repetitions on each side. And we're gonna switch. 20 more seconds. Good. Or I'm gonna be low and reach back and forward. Back and forward. 5 more seconds. Good. We're gonna come up. We're gonna do a little bit of stretching. So we're just gonna take our ear toward our shoulder and I'm gonna let this right arm just hang down and I'm gonna give myself just a gentle stretch there. Shouldn't be painful. Good. Same way, tilting it over. I'm gonna put just a feather light pressure. Good. And coming down, I'm gonna rotate and turn and look over my right shoulder and face forward and then over my left. Good. Then I'm going to do some nice shoulder rolls. So I'm going to take my shoulders up and back and down. Up and back and down. Up and back and down. One more time. Up and back and down. All right. You guys did great. Thanks for joining me on Strikeout Parkinson's, and I hope to meet you all in the future.
Thank you so much, Shannon, for your willingness to share one of GAP's most loved programs with us today. You can join GAPS in Motion every Friday from noon to 1 and check out the chat box for the link for more information on that. Next on our agenda, we're welcoming our board president, Ellison McCoy, to bring us a special message for Strikeout Parkinson's Day.
Good morning. My name is Ellison McCoy, and I'm an attorney with Jackson Lewis Law Firm here in Greenville. And I have the pleasure of serving as the president of the board of directors of the Greenville Area Parkinson Society this year. certainly want to welcome everybody to Strikeout Parkinson's Day and thank you for your participation. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I want to welcome especially our members and caregivers to Strikeout Parkinson's Day. I'm out here outside of Floor Field today. Unfortunately, at this time of the day, I would love to be walking around, watching you all participate in activities, seeing some friendly faces and meeting some new people. But of course, with the current pandemic, we've had to go virtual today. I want to thank all of you for everything you've done to make Strikeout Parkinson's Day so successful this year. It's been a very challenging year for all of us, especially those of you who suffer from Parkinson's and those of you who live and work with those who suffer from Parkinson's. And we hope that we will be able to see you in person again very soon. I want to thank all of you who have given money to GAPS this year, especially those of you who have participated by having a team in Strikeout Parkinson's Day, who donated money to Strikeout Parkinson's Day. That money is very valuable in helping us achieve our mission. And we want to keep doing that, but the money that comes in through Strikeout Parkinson's Day helps us achieve that mission. And for those of you who have not yet donated, we would ask that you please do so now. Please give money, help us help those living in our community with Parkinson's. I want to give a special shout out to all of our members and caregivers today. Thank you all for joining in this virtual Strikeout Parkinson's Day. And I also want to say a huge thank you to both our GAPS staff. Lauren, Camber, Glenn, and Robin have done a tremendous job, not only with the work putting together a virtual Strikeout Parkinson's Day, but all their work putting together a virtual GAPS. It's been a lot of hard work, and they've done a great job. And I know that those of you who work with them on a day-to-day basis share with me and congratulating them on the job they've done this year. And finally, certainly, last but not least, I want to say thank you to our Strikeout Parkinson's Day committee, led by Jessica Harper. She has been tremendous this year in organizing Strikeout Parkinson's Day in a very challenging environment. So thank you, Jessica, and all of the Strikeout Parkinson's Day committee. Again, thank you for being here today. Thank you for participating. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you again very soon.
Thank you, Ellison, for taking the time to share a message today from the board and for the kind words about all of the people that worked on this event. As he mentioned, go to the website to donate to today's event. We are just $25,000 away from our goal. So please share the GAPS donate link with your contacts to help us out today. Our next segment is our final exercise activity, Rock Steady Boxing. Similar to GAPS in Motion, Rock Steady Boxing is a program that has impacted many people with Parkinson's across the country. Establishing early exercise habits is essential to managing this disease, and local Rock Steady Boxing programs are making exercise so much fun. This is a favorite for many of you, so get on up and join Janine in this energizing segment. She does get started pretty quickly, so go ahead and get ready.
Shoulders, shoulders. Use those shoulders. Right leg out and in. Let me see. Change that leg. Good job. Get ready for those punches. And we punch. And punch. Nice strong punches. I'm gonna never give up though, never give up. Listen to the words. Here we go. Lift those hands. Open those fingers and bring it down. And punch. Little bop in the knees. And lift. Lift up. Me down, I keep getting up when I hit the ground. And punch. Good job. Little sway. 1, 1, and 2. Good. And here. That's it. Here you go. This way. Nice job. Good job, Art. Oh, oh, I found a way. Right from the top. Right leg out and in. Change that leg. Good job. Get ready, Art. And we punch. Never give up, though, no. Keep punching away, PD. No. There you go. And reach. Get me down, I'll keep getting up when I hit the ground. And punch. Good job. Again, strong arms, strong fingers. Pull it down. Good job. And punch. No. And sway. 1, 1, and 2. Good. Oh, oh. Good job. I found the way. And you can do this from a chair as well. Good job. Back to the shoulders. Just up and down. Use those shoulders. Good job. Up and down. We're going to get ready with that right leg soon. Here we go. Here we go. Right leg. It's out and in. Good job. Left. Never give up. Get those arms ready. Go. Reach up. Long arms. Strong fingers. And pull it down and press. And press. Good job. Reach. And reach. And pull. And pull. Never give up though. Never give up. And sway. We sway, sway, and 2. Sway, sway, and 2. Good job. Oh, I found the way. Good job, everyone. I found the way. And let's end with some shoulders. Alrighty. Good job. Alright, now we're going to go into the boxing. Now we go into our little bit more boxing moves and warm up. Out. Bring it back in again. A little wider. Watch the shoulder rolls. Roll, 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 reverse. Good job. Circle arms. Arms. One more, the other way now. Good. Side to side, just side to side, side to side. We're going to get ready with those punches, 4 of each one, Art. And jab, jab. Now we cross, cross. Let's hook, 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 hook. Other hook. Good. Uppercut coming up. 2 more here. And last one here. Just footwork, footwork, footwork. Come right to this position. Get ready for the speed bag. Right arm first. Let's go. Keep going. Switch arms. Nice, strong arm. Elbow up. That's it. Make believe you have a speed bag in front of you. Good. Watch the knees. Good. That's it. You lift as high as you can. Good job. Good. Little squats. Down and up. Stick your seat out. Knees over ankles. Few more. Good. Footwork. Good job. Good job. Switch that footwork. Let's switch the side. There you go. Hands up, right under your chin. Protect yourself. Right here, Art. Speed bag. Other arm. Keep the elbows high even when you're not using one. Nice job. Here we go. Good job. Open it. Together. Swing those arms this time. And out. Good job. Together. Out. In. There you go. Out again. We're going to go through all the punches now. 1, 2. Hook. Hook. Upper. Upper. Pause. Again. Cross. Hook. Hook. Upper. Upper. Footwork. Again. Nice job. Pause. And cross. Hook. Upper. Upper footwork. Good job. Reach. Which means reach for the stars. And we have each other's back. Right leg behind first. Slowly here. Say. Good. Step. Now 2 forward. 1, 2. Step back right. Left. That's it. That's it. Miles. 2 forward. Right leg first. Together, good friends, here for each other. Center. Watch the hands, cause I got you and you got me. So reach. Give me 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and reach. Good. That's it. You want to jump? You can. And legs. Side to side arc. Snap those fingers. Use the snaps. And snap, snap. We're going to start from the top. Right leg goes behind. Left, right, left, right. That's it. Now 2 front. Right, right. Good. Right behind it. Right and left. You got it. There you go. 2 forward. Let's have those little moving. Good. Other side. Remember, I got you and you got me. So reach and reach. Reach for the stars and tap, 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 and reach. 4 taps and go. There you go. And reach. And tap. Side to side. Snap those fingers. Da, da, da. Nice snaps. Walk forward. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Behind. 3, 2, forward. That's it. Keep snapping. Even if they're not snapping, keep snapping. And forward. Back. 1 reach and a lot of claps. That's it. Reach. 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 And slowly. Up, 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 up. And 4 reaches. Reach. And tap, 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 tap. And good job. Reach for the stars. And reach for the stars. And tap. Good. Side to side. Let's end it with some great reaches. Reach. 3, 2, 1, and tap. And reach. Good job. And tap. And reach for the stars. Tap, tap. Side to side. Snap. Snap those fingers. Use the waist. Stay here. Snap, snap. And reach for the stars. Good job.
Thank you so much, Janine and Art, for leading us in that high energy exercise segment. Janine was also on our strikeout committee this year and helped plan and promote this event, so we'd really like to thank her for her involvement in that as well. Next up, we want to take a few minutes to recognize the members of the 2020 Hall of Fame. In this edition to Strikeout, family members and friends have nominated loved ones to be put into our Strikeout Parkinson's Day event. This is the second year that we will be doing Hall of Fame, and we're proud to honor the members of Hall of Fame this year. What an incredible way to honor both those who live with Parkinson's and their families. Thank you to all of those who nominated a loved one or a family member or a friend for a Hall of Fame this year. It's a great way to honor all of those people. We did have an honoree come in late last night that we'd like to mention. One of our members also honored Robin Kusinek, our member relations staff person. And if you attended Strikeout last year, you'll remember the banner, which everyone was able to sign. We're sad that we're not able to have that this year and get all of your signatures, but we look forward to continuing this tradition with Strikeout next year as well. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the announcement of our winners. We have 2 trophies to award this year, the Team Fundraising Trophy and the Spring Training Team Winning Trophy. The fundraising trophy will go to the team who raised the most funds for Strikeout prior to today's event. We have to thank all of you for your generous donations to Strikeout Day. GAPS truly could not do what we do without you, and we'll never be able to thank you enough for your support. The 2020 winner of the fundraising trophy is Rock City Boxing with $17,846. Congratulations to Rock City Boxing, and thank you again for your donations and support. To congratulate Rock City Boxing, you can go into our chat section and make sure you give them some love. Our next trophy is for Spring Training. This was a new addition to our event this year. As we were not able to walk around the baseball field as usual, teams were challenged to compete for this trophy by tracking how many miles each individual in their team could walk starting back in May of 2020. For this challenge, every 10 miles equals 1 run. We're excited for this competition to continue to be a part of future Strikeout Days and hope that you enjoyed participating in it for this first year. We are going to go through the third, second, and first place for this trophy. In third place with 402 runs, we have the Cleveland Street Base Walkers. In second place, Rocksteady Boxing with 470 runs. And our big first place spring training trophy goes to the Bethelites with 1,015 runs. Congratulations to the Bethelites. Your hard work and determination to walk is absolutely incredible. To congratulate these teams, you can chat into that chat box again. I would like to invite our executive director back for a few words before we conclude.
Well, we did it. We managed to get Strikeout virtually. I hope that you all enjoyed today. All of us have been thanking everybody all day, but it's hard not to. I know how much work went into this, and certainly with Jessica and all the effort she's put in for over a year trying to make the event come together. The rest of the staff, Robin working with all the members, Cameron working with all the sponsors, and all of the behind the scenes work that Glenn had to put in to get all these videos together and put together today's presentation. It has been such a team effort, and we're just really excited. I got to sneak out and watch some of the chat and hearing everybody talk, seeing all the members who've been on today, and it's such a special day. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for continuing to support the work that we do. Thank you for seeing value in the work that we do. Thank you for seeing value in our members. I love all of you. I miss seeing all of your faces. I hope that this is an opportunity we can get together someday soon. So in the meantime, keep walking, keep working, stay safe, and happy Strikeout Parkinson's Day. Jessica.
And I'd like to thank you for having me as your MC for today's event. It's been a long process, but today was hopefully so much fun for you to be involved in, even virtually. We can't wait until we can see all of your faces again in person. But in spite of all of the obstacles that we faced, and on behalf of the Strikeout Parkinson's Day Committee, I would like to present Lauren with this check for $75,232 for Strikeout Parkinson's Day.
I am overwhelmed, honestly, by this amount. Last year, our goal was $75,000. And for a live in-person event, and our check last year was $81,000. So the rallying that this community did behind this event, behind this organization, in the midst of all of the challenges that COVID has brought on, is really overwhelming. So we are so grateful. We're grateful that you allow us to do the work that we do. So thank you, Jessica. Thank you to the committee.
And we're going to leave this open for a little bit. If you've got some final comments you want to put in the chat box or talk to anybody, then we're going to leave it open for just a little bit. But have a great rest of your day today, and we'll hope to see you very soon.
Bye, everybody.